Hey everybody, welcome to the first official look at Cards. This is a World War II era themed collectible card game that just came out today on April 15th, and I hope this video is going up after the embargo, otherwise I might be in some trouble, but we could worry about that later. But either way, this game is free to play. Of course, there are microtransactions for you to buy packs of cards, but I was told that everything that you need to win and compete against other players and, be successful in the game can be done by simply playing the game, completing achievements, and doing daily challenges. This was developed and published by 1939 Games. They gave me a code that gave me like 60 packs of cards for free, I think, so we could check that out after. But right now we're playing through the tutorial. So we started with the British deck, and I've unlocked the German and the Soviet-Russian deck. We still need to get ourselves the US of A deck and the Japanese deck. So right now we're going to be going up against the Americans to unlock the starter deck, and this is just basically teaching you how to play. So far, I gotta say, I really like the Soviet deck. If you've played Magic the Gathering, you'll understand this game pretty quickly, but I found that the Russian deck is kind of like the black cards from Magic. There's a lot of like self-damaging stuff that you pay early, but then it gives you like massive benefits. So I've been kind of rocking that, and I think it's fitting that we use the Russian deck to maybe take down the American army here. So, we'll go into it. I'm going to take a little sip of water. I've been talking a lot today. We have a new light display for the webcam of the face here. I'm happy. I'm ready to go. Now, every deck plays a little bit differently. The Russian deck, it's a little bit more of a lot of guard cards, which we'll get into, and a lot of self-sacrifice cards. So we do get to move first, so we get 4 cards to draw. And right now we're in the mulligan phase, so we could choose to, like, if we don't want any of this stuff, we could choose not to have it. So just going over basic stuff. In the bottom here, you see your these are your credits, or your mana. You start off with 1 and you gain another 1 every turn. So you get 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and so on and so forth. So we have, like, this card here, for example, is 4 credits to play. A little bit on the expensive side, but it does have guard, and it does have blitz, which is pretty good. It has 3 attack and 4 defense. So, for example, if this card were to attack this card with 1 attack and 8 defense, you would lose 3 points on the 8 defense, and then this card would also lose 1 point in its defense, so, the cards clash. So again, if you're familiar with Magic, it's a good way of, just getting into it, but I'm happy with what we have here. We're not going to be able to play most of these cards for a while, but destroy a friendly unit. Your HQ gains defense equal to the unit's defense. This is what I was talking about, dude. Russia's got some vampiric-ass cards going on, but I think we're going to start by playing an 89th Infantry Regiment. He does have the guard ability, which means as long as he's on the field, nobody will be able to attack us directly. I do not know what the Americans have on their, what their thing is here, but we're going to probably figure it out soon. Dude, a one-cost card for 2/2. US Ace. Oh my god. Overwhelming forces. And now we lost our guard. Okay, cool, I get it. So the US just doesn't stop, huh? Alright, so them being able to put out a 1 mana cost 3/3 troop is not good. So we could do a couple things here. I still want to defend our base, and we really don't have anything that we can use with only 2 mana, so we're going to move this boy up to the front lines, which means now, for now anyway, they won't be able to attack us directly. They'll still have to go after this guy. I'm not too happy about it because he has 3 freaking armor, and they're very easily going to kill us. Sweet. Okay. Not a good start. Oh my god, dude. Does the US just not stop? That's their mechanic. Okay, so we might be in a little bit of a spicy situation, but we have 3 credits. Okay. Our 3 boys, what do? You're guards with 8 defense and 1 attack. I hate saying it, but I think we gotta, like, pop this down right now. We could do some, like, interesting stuff. We could play him for 3 and then use the no retreat for a free, and then give ourselves 8 extra HP. Let's hold on to this for now. As long as he's up, it'll buy us some time to, like, get some of our more chonky troops out there to defend against the Americans, but yeah, so his infantry's moving up to the front line. What do you gain 1 extra credit? I'm not a fan of this deck. This is There's a lot of bad stuff happening. Okay. We could actually play the second rifle card. 3 attack, 4 defense, guard, plus blitz. Units can operate, move, and attack the same turn they come into play. So we could pop him down for all of our credits. I don't know if we could attack with them. No, we have to move them up to the front lines, or at least wait one more turn. But you guys could... No, we don't... Oh, I'm sorry. Another thing I forgot, it's very important. You need to spend credits to attack. So we spent all of our credits putting down a card. We can't do anything until after that's done. I'm really hoping that... Oh, dude, good. They got friggin' Tomahawk warplanes. A howitser's coming out now. My god, dude, it's unrelentless. The other... Germany? No problem. Russia? Easy. The US is actually causing issues. What are you? From the people. Deal 3 damage to a unit for 3 credits. Not really something I would like to do. I think this one is a mandatory play. Deal 1 damage to your HQ, so we're going to take 1 point of damage. But he does 7 damage and has 5 HP. I'm totally fine with that. Plus, he's going to be guarded. So really, we're okay. We could also, like, at any point in time, use the no retreat and just kill one of our, like, beefy boys here and get our HP back. I think, like, how you want to play against the Americans is let them build up. You know, they have a lot of cards here, but I hope it's, like, not too loud. Hold on, let me check that. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's probably fine. Cool. They have a lot of cards, but it seems like a lot of their cards are relatively weak. They could just play a lot of stuff. So I think they almost have like a red deck if you were comparing it to Magic. A lot of like low-cost cards, but a lot of buffs and like passives and everything. Okay, now we can start doing some damage with 6 credits in the bank. First of all, I really don't want to hit this guy because he's going to hit us for 3, but like he's going to have to die at some point. It's not... Is it worth... You know what? On destruction, this guy gives us a 1/1 light infantry. Let's put him in the front there. And I hate doing this, but we're going to move this boy. Actually, no, we got to clear out the front line first so we could reclaim it. Easy. Okay, we lost control, or they lost control. Let's move our big general up to the front here. We still have 3 credits left, so we're going to defend. You know what? The Naval Brigade, 3 attack, 1 defense. He's not reliable. I hate to say it. He's not going to serve the USSR too well. So I think what we want to do instead is maybe put out another infantry regiment. Excuse me, sorry, my historical vocabulary is non-existent. And you know what? End the turn. This guy could only hit us for 1 at the very least, so hopefully oh god, what are you? 4, 5. That's good. Spend all of your credits on summoning troops. This is okay with me. Okay. 7 credits. So here's what we do. We could sense... So I think this is something that's special with the Russian cards. Guard looks like it's something that the Americans don't have, but they do have Trigger. Affects the game rules in some way while in play. Love to see that. Effect. Good. Give me a passive effect. What is it, though? Your HQ is immune to damage on your turn. Well, guess what? It's not your turn. So let's hit you for 7. Starting to feel it up a little bit. Now this is where things get a little bit spicy. We're going to move this boy up to the front line because when he dies, we get another 1/1 unit. We're going to move the guards up with an insane amount of defensive capabilities. And yeah, let's get a tank on the field too. I think the thing with tanks is that they can move and attack on the same turn as opposed to, you know, only being able to move up to the front lines, waiting, and then attacking on the next turn. So I honestly think that it was a bit of a rocky start, I'll be honest with you. But I think we're going to be able to pull away with a decent win. Never mind, there's so much. You tell me that the Americans have a 1-cost 4/4 card? No, that's a 3-cost. Maybe the small number is how much it costs to, like, use, but I don't know, man. When 10th Guard Regiment receives damage, give it +1 attack. Let's just summon you for 4. I think that's pretty good. We should be doing some management here. This guy's only going to hit for 1 damage, but with 4, I mean, like, you really don't want to be attacking with him. This guy, on the other hand, we could use him to kill any of these big boys here. But, I mean, like... Why don't we just, like, attack their headquarters straight on? And with 1 credit left, let's also put down... You know what? Let's move up the tank for another 2 damage to their base, and then you could throw down the naval brigade with the remainder of your credits. I think this is a good play here. Now, this game does have online game modes, and that is like the big draw of it. Sure, maybe right now fighting against... There's a lot of explosions going on. Fighting against, you know, PCs isn't the best gauge of strategy in this game, but it's all I need, dude. Don't destroy my boy! Alright, okay, okay. Deal 3 damage to a unit from the people. It's not a unit, huh? Doesn't count? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's put down the plane. I think the plane could just attack, right? But it just came into play, so it doesn't work. Alright, get rid of this, dude. 4 damage is just insane, dude. The Americans have, like, some pretty, like, intense cards. I really don't like the idea of hitting you for 1, but it does put them within lethal. And all we need to do, really, is, like, move these boys up. And you can't attack because none of them have that ability to attack after being moved. But all we have to do is hope that the Americans don't do like a ridiculous amount of turnaround with their 10 credits and take out every single one of my troops. But if they do, I'm pretty sure that the planes could attack from the back row, which means that we can attack the American headquarters for lethal damage. That was in fact the case. Just like that, baby. The USSR has, in fact, defeated the American forces. Okay, good. Dude, not bad. Not bad at all. Now we have to fight Japan. I don't know, what kind of deck do you want to use? We could use the German. We started with the British one. I wasn't a fan of it. Let's try the US deck, man. I mean, I guess it's fitting in a way. Oh, boys. Look, it's not a historical joke. I don't mean to be inappropriate in my commentary, but you know what? I meant it's fitting in the fact that we just fought America, so we might as well use them for our benefit now. But dude, okay. I just want to see, I'm seeing a lot of stuff here for like, dude, 6 credits for a P-51 Mustang. Gives enemy air units a +1 operation cost. I have no idea what that even means. You know what? I'm okay with this. Actually, you know what? Let's be smart. Let's reject these high-cost cards. This might not be a smart thing to do, by the way, but let's reject them, and maybe we could, like, rush them early on. Like, yeah, dude, look at that. Give a tank or infantry a +1/+1 for a 0 cost, and we also have overwhelming forces for nothing. Sorry. Target enemy unit loses guard, smokescreen, fury, and ambush. I have no idea what the Japanese cards are going to do. We're going to have to learn it as we go. But right now, they have a 3-1. That's kind of insane, dude. Alright. Well, we could put down a blitz. While in the front lines, units in your support line have +1 attack. I like that. You know, it's a tank that's meant to get out there. Plus, I mean, if their unit does attack this unit, it will just, in fact, kill it. I don't know if we want to use US Ace on this, but let's just do it because... Let's give them 2 attack and 4 defense. If they do decide to attack, we will be able to survive it. We could also just save overwhelming force in case they do start putting up stuff with Fury Guard, Ambush, or Smokescreen. Again, I don't know what the Japanese deck is going to do, so maybe. We haven't come across a deck that has a lot of effects yet, so this might be the one that we're looking for. What in God's name are you? Type 95 Hago. When an order is given, deal 1 damage to the HQ of the player giving the order. Are you telling me every time I make a movement? Dude, you know what? US Ace? Buff it up a little bit more. Yo, it does attack me. Well, okay, this is going to suck, but let's move him up to the front line. We're going to take another hit. It's not an order. Ah, okay. Or maybe it's only a once per turn thing. I'm hoping, but either way, just kill it, dude. Straight up honest with you, I don't want to have to deal with that in any more than we have to, so let's just get rid of it. We have no more credits, but we will be able to play like our Warhawk on the next turn, which I think is probably a good strategy to have some offensive capabilities in the back row and then moving up. Alright, stop playing these boys here. Well, you know what? You knew it was going to happen. Goodbye. I've turned the volume off of my phone, but it is in fact ringing, proving once and for all that every time I record, someone is going to call me. We got 3 credits. This is a good card, dude. But also, I love the old music. You might not be able to hear it because it is very low, but there's some like classical music going on right now. You know what? That's 3-2. This is a dangerous unit, man. If that's their basic unit, we could be in a bit of trouble. Let's summon the 30th Regiment, dude. 4-4. It's decent. It's going to cost all of our stuff, but remember, we still have the overwhelming force in case they start doing some weird stuff. Right now, we're just learning. Okay, they have taken the front lines. This is still okay. And, dude, affects the game in some way. It turned it into a 4 attacker. This is insane, man. Like, these cards are no joke. Well, we could take it out right now. We could also summon a cavalry regiment. Your HQ is immune to damage on your turn. That seems pretty good. Plus, it has, like, a lot of defense. So they're gonna have to go after that if they do want to get to our defenses here. I don't know, like, what do you get rid of? Ambush, smokescreen. But you're just friendly infantry has +1 attack. Yeah, no. It's not gonna work. Save it. Save it. Right now, we're in the building up phase. I knew you were going to do it. That's fine. You took care of my own problem. Enemy has lost control of the front lines. They sent in a Hayabusa Ki-43. Classic model. Now, how do we respond with that? Well, I think we spend 1 point moving up to the front line, and we get ourselves... Never mind, I don't have enough credits. Oh, it costs 2 to move. Well, in that situation, dude, check this out. We could play the Warhawk this turn... +3 attacks against ground units, which is incredible. I don't know if... See, I don't know if ground unit means literally anything except planes, or if it just means infantry and not tanks, but I guess we'll figure it out. Alright, this dude has to go. He's dead. We still got 2 defense here. A little bit of damage is acceptable, you know? As long as they don't chip away. What are you, dude? Death from above. Destroy a random enemy unit for 4 credits. That's pretty good. Well, here's the thing. Let's plan this out, shall we? We could clear out their board if we wanted to. It'll cost us, like, everything. You only have 2 HP left. I hate to say it. They're both going to die here, and we're going to lose the front lines. That's okay, dude. What about you? I mean, like, we could kill you. Not really get any benefit other than clearing the board, but then we could also put down our 2-2 unit here for our 1 remaining credit. Let's just play this up. Both myself and the robotic opponent are slowly gaining a very good amount of credits here. I think I'm realizing the Japanese deck. It has like a lot of spammy cards. Dude, they just played 1 card, used the credit, and then that's it. We got 7 credit. We could play both the cavalry regiment and give ourselves another Warhawk here. I don't think it's worth using Death from Above on their 1 boy, especially for 4 credits. What's better? Yeah, play that. Get yourself a plane. As long as you survive, we could start doing some damage here. It's going to be a little bit of a... again, I've noticed the game balance of this game. It's a lot of setup, and then like you snowball out of control. Some people might not like that. What are you? Rising Sun. If you control a Japanese unit in the... I didn't read what it does. Let me read what it does, sir. Draw 2 cards. Not a fan of that. 8 credits. Okay. Honestly, dude, our support line is full, so we have to push back now. I'm totally okay with losing these guys. Clear it out. We have 1 boy left. He has 3. I do not think... I mean, like... Look, this is not a good idea, but we're gonna give up both of our ships to take down his. I know it's dumb, but I really just want to get this guy into the front because he is chonky to all hell, and we're also gonna play ourselves another 506th Airborne, classically trained American soldiers. All right, okay. Play it safe. Good, yeah, I get it. Dude, it's white cards. That's what they are. A lot of small costs, but they're just consistent. Wow, you had 4 attack, dude? We really just gotta, like, start attacking as soon as possible. Because this is getting a little bit ridiculous. 9 credits. Well, we're at the point where we could just play whatever, right? So, let's put 4 damage onto him. These guys are gonna have to attack this no matter what. Overwhelming Force, I don't really like it. It's a lot of cards that buff cards, huh? Give me one of these. Give me one of these. We're just going to play everything we get. We're going to have to be a little bit careful because it will take some time to move them up to the front. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Take the front line, dude. I don't care. Because we could totally take you out with a basic enemy unit, move the Jeep up to the front line, and then attack immediately. I'm happy with this. So let's do that. Reclaim the front line. Let's move you up. Move the Jeep up. Jeeps get to move and attack. Never mind. This isn't a Jeep. It's... that's fine. That's fine. That's fine, dude. Random enemy unit, huh? If I use that, it won't, like, just kill them, will it? Because, like, there's no way. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's... You know what? It's all about... thinking about what could possibly happen. Think of every worst-case scenario. Awoken Giant. Deal 2 damage to a target enemy unit in the front line. If it is destroyed, draw a card. Well, you know what? I got some bad news for you guys because you really don't have much of a front line, but I think we're good to go. We're sitting on a whole bunch of kind of dead cards right now. Stuff that we're not necessarily going to be using, but play a cheap card. Dude, they're saving up, and that scares me so much. 4 credits. I'll put it on the field, dude. Absolutely. We get 2 cards in addition to it. Stock up the front line, dude. Positioning does matter. And I think we're just going to win. Oh, he's done it! Let's go, baby! Japan starter deck has been unlocked. And I think that's it. 1 base pack. You received a base pack of cards. And that's actually the tutorial. Check your email for 3 free packs. Oh my god, it's so kind of you guys. So now, dude, this is all new to me. We have 5 first edition cards. Yo, pop them open, dude. Free pack opening. Let's go. We have Rising Sun from the Japanese deck. German deck, FW190A. Deployment, draw a card. So a free card on draw. Smokescreen. The Yak. I don't know if there's, like, rarities in all of this stuff. Like, straight up, no idea. But it's interesting to know. And also, something I don't know is, like, can you mix cards? Like, do you have to just play with a Soviet deck, or can you put, like, some USA and Soviet together? Interesting to know. Either way, something else I should say is I was, in fact, given about 60 packs worth of cards from the game dev, so we might be doing a special opening in a separate video, so stick around if you like that. But this is Cards. This game is available right now, free to play. There'll be relevant links down below. Of course, you go check it out. If you like the episode, hit the like button. It really does help me out. Of course, you want to see more of my content in the future, hit the subscribe button and join the Fade Tribe. My name is Fairville. Thank you for watching. Thank you to developers for reaching out to me. And I will see you guys next time.